Meaningful connection to others is a valuable tool in the prevention of suicide. Airmen must be active in reaching out, both to others who may be in distress and to resources for themselves and others. Please refer to the suicide prevention handout for resources. Now let's talk about some signs of distress. Stress is a normal part of our lives. Occasionally, stressors overwhelm our ability to cope and may result in symptoms and trigger a state of distress. Common signs of distress include mood changes, such as depression or anxiety, irritability, agitation or anger, difficulties with sleep, too little or too much, and withdrawing from family, friends, or others. Identifying distress in ourselves and others is important to prevent negative effects. Examples of coping skills to implement when in distress include exercise, mindfulness, meditation, recognizing and expressing gratitude, engaging in creative activities, practicing resilient skills, and connecting with friends, family, or even nature. Symptoms or states of distress may be overwhelming and can lead to thoughts of death, self-harm, or suicide. In this type of situation, it is important to remember the ACE steps, which stand for ask, care, and escort. Ask. Ask someone directly, are you thinking of harming yourself or of suicide? Do not avoid this important question. Care. The next step is to convey that you care about that person's well-being and that you care about their answers to your questions. This can be done through active listening, paraphrasing, clarifying, making positive eye contact. Communicate empathy and listen to what the person is saying and feeling. Escort. Escort a person who has expressed current thoughts of self-harm or suicide to get professional help to prevent suicide and demonstrate that you care. Empower the person without overwhelming them through this process by letting them choose from 2 to 4 appropriate resources. Your base's Director of Psychological Health, chaplains, and first sergeants are great places to start. It's very important that you get the person to any next level of care or resource. Do not leave a person in distress alone. And be sure to follow up in the days and weeks after a connection to help has been made. Building time and space between the airmen in distress and their access to lethal means, including firearms and medications, can reduce the risk of suicide attempts and deaths. When you recognize airmen in distress and use ACE, remember to also go slow, that's SLO, and help implement the use of safes, locks, or outside of the home storage of lethal means.